Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VTL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis a while ago. I don't remember exactly when, but that is where these green and red line annotations are coming from. And after today's very nice price movement, certainly updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is just some house cleaning here and get rid of a couple of these lines. Sure, these lines still pertain to the chart. They're just not really relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. Now, the first update that needs to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that perhaps remember the last video I did, talked about 35 and a half cents as a level of resistance, and now that the price is broken above it, you would want to see it act as support, and that's actually already played out a couple times very, very beautifully. So twice today after the price got up above it, kind of one of those rules that from theory to reality, but just a beautiful textbook example there of that resistance now acting as support. Now, with all that being said, 35 cents is not like a make or break level. So if the price falls below it, I'm not saying that the entire chart's ruined or broken or anything like that. That's just a preferable level where if the price can manage to stay above it, it'd be a huge sign of power. Now, taking a step back and looking at things from the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line there comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, this right here being defined as quote-unquote the move, just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How you can best visualize that, that's what's being represented. Again, sure, staying above 35.5 would be great, but from the big picture, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, and the seller's pretty straightforward right now. 41 cents is public enemy number one. Price tried to get up through there this afternoon and just couldn't quite do it. So tried on a couple different occasions and failed both times. So that'll be the level to keep an eye on from a resistance standpoint. All in all, though, no doubt about it, very nice movement today, price-wise and volume-wise. So it'll be interesting to see how this week continues to play out. Still 4 days left. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.